Welcome everybody to another episode of Conversation with OGs. I'm Meatball.
I'm Barb.
I'm Dre.
And today we're going to be talking about what is love. We have three different perspectives of what love is, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Let's start with Barb. So what is love to you and what does it look like?
Now, my definition of love would be someone that's there for you unconditionally, doing things for you and giving at no cost. Now, what love really, people in relationship, what love is there as long as you getting what you want. And the minute you stop getting what you want, love is very limited in a relationship.
So love pretty much is a exchange.
Yeah, it's an exchange.
So if a guy
Not
giving
necessary.
Well, yes, it is. It's pretty much an exchange. And to me, it's beneficial. As long as you're giving me what I want and what I need, I love you. The minute you stop taking away from me the things that I want and what I think I need, then my love becomes very limited to you. Because now I'm feeling like, oh, he don't love me no more. Oh, he used to get my hair and nails done. Oh, he used to go out there and wash the car. He used to give me allowance. And you might stop.
So and that's love to you.
So now I'm saying it's not love to me, but I'm saying this is what love is in most people in relationships. That's what love is. As long as you're getting something, it's beneficial.
Okay. I didn't know you was talking about relationships. Then I agree with you.
I was talking about relationships.
I thought you were saying in general.
No,
okay.
I'm talking about
If
relationship.
you agree with her, Dre, I disagree with you.
No, I'm only agreeing with her because from a woman's point of view, I'm not agreeing that is right. I'm agreeing that's how women think. You see I think it's wrong, but I'm saying that's how women think. Long as you're doing something for them, they're going to be in love with you. Once you stop, they're going to fall out of love. So I'm agreeing with that point, the point that's what women think. I'm not agreeing that that's right, though.
So if a woman told you, Dre, I'm going to love you as long as you do what I want you to do. But when you stop doing what I want you to do, I'm going to stop loving you. And you'll be okay with that.
Well, first off, boy, I'm different. I'm very different. I'm not coming in I'm trying to come in and do the bare minimum. If you my girlfriend or my wife or some shit like that, something with a hell of a title, then I'm going to try to do whatever I need to do to make sure you happy. But I'm not going to get myself bankrupt trying to make you happy. But if we just fucking around and we finding exactly where we going, no, I'm not going above and beyond. I'm not going out my way. I was raised different. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was raised by some guys that they wasn't doing that. So they taught me a different route. You see what I'm saying? If somebody gonna love you, they gonna love you just because who you are, not what you should be able to provide for them.
And just like you said before, that men look at the physical aspects of a woman. That's what they look at, far as they looking at love or whatever. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a woman looks at
Financial.
That's the first thing what can he provide for me? What can he do for me? Can he take care of me? And then she'll look at the physical part, because you could be 560 pounds with 2 teeth missing. But if you got a bankroll and you can provide, she in love with you all day.
I agree.
That is wicked.
She in love with you all day. She'll walk up and down the street for you. She might say, baby, get some dentures or something like that. But she gonna be with you, holding your arm and everything.
So what about if you treat her good, but you can't buy her shit?
She might tolerate you, but she ain't gonna be in love with you.
Tolerate you.
She might tolerate you.
I think we passed them days. That's how it used to be back in the day.
Yeah. What you mean?
Like, he's ugly. He ain't got no money, but he's kind. He got a good heart. He's nice. I think we passed them days.
You think people are past them days? I don't think so.
So you still know people that's dating because of he got a good spirit?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know people that will not talk to people just because, and they look at you. If he can't give me nothing, I ain't messing with him.
See,
I'm not kicking it with him.
I'm talking about a good spirit. If he don't have no money,
you better have a bankroll to go with your spirit. Right. You better have a checkbook.
That's what I'm saying. We passed that point.
We should be past that point.
I'm not saying past the money part. We passed the point where people are only going to deal with you off of who you are genuinely. We don't do that no more. That's back in the days. Now it's about what you got. If you don't have anything, they ain't fucking with you.
So let me ask you this, Dre, because you got kids.
Uh-huh.
So if you understand that love works off what you can do for them, do you think that same type of love works with kids too?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't know.
I can answer.
I've never even talked to
I
my
don't.
kids
I don't.
like
I don't.
that.
I don't have children, but I have a sister, and then it's me. But I grew up with my father, so I know the love and the comfort of my father. My sister didn't grow up with my father. She grew up in another household. So my dad said, "Oh, she only picks up the phone and call me when she wants something." But that's the only thing she can ask you for because she don't know you,
Right.
like I know him. See what I'm saying?
So did that make you feel any way that your half sister asked your father for gifts or for things, and I'm pretty sure you knew, like, you know what, she likes my father, and you know they decent, but I'm pretty sure you called on her sometime. Like, she only called him when she wants something. That didn't make you feel a certain type of way?
No, because that's all she knew. That's all she felt he could offer her. Because I generally know him. I grew up with him. I've been knowing my daddy from birth. You know, so I generally really know him. I have a bond with him, a connection. You have to think the kids that have no connection and bond with you, that's all they can really ask you for. Because they don't know nothing else. They're not even searching to get to know you as a person or get to love you as a person. Because they already been poisoned in the mind anyway.
I agree.
They've already been poisoned. Oh, he ain't this. He ain't been around. La, la, la. Oh, get this, get that. You deserve this. He ain't never did nothing for you. See what I'm saying? But not really understanding is always an underline to the truth. So once you reach a certain age, what do I want from him? I don't want to get to know him. I don't want him to love me. I want a new bike, or I want some new shoes, or when you going to get my hair done. So that was something, no, it didn't bother me at all. Because when my daddy said it, I said, Daddy, she can't ask you for nothing else because she don't know what else to ask you for.
That would bother me if I even thought my kid looked at me like that.
But you grew up, but you have a bond with your children.
Yeah.
But if they didn't know you, they probably would look at you for that. Because you got to think, once again, they've already been poisoned. You don't know what the mama didn't said, the grandma didn't say. So they looking at you, oh, well, he owe me this.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this then. If what you're saying is true, because at some point the children grows up.
Right.
Do you think you should hold the kids accountable for not reaching out to the father and say, well, Dad, maybe Mom had drawn this real bad picture of you, but I want to get to know you for myself. Do you think?
I think at a certain age you should. I think you should.
And stop making excuses for them, right?
Right. I think you should.
See, but in that situation, everyone gonna say, well, why didn't the father reach out?
But you could have.
But
Maybe
using
the mom
the father,
didn't let you.
using the father reach out all the time.
I really didn't think about it, but everything you said, Barb, I went through that with my youngest child. Remember I told you I drove to Ohio, all that, and I bought her 2 pair of Jordans, panda bracelets, all this for Christmas, and I saw her maybe like a month and a half later, and why we at the mall? You about to take me shopping? So I mean, it's exactly what you said. We didn't have that type of bond, and then her mom poisoned her with all this bull crap. So every time I come around, it's like I'm at 18. What you about to do? You take me shopping, you feed me, and you know what I mean. So I agree.
She wanted the love, but if she didn't know how to ask for the love or how to search for the love, then she's not gonna love
your daughter,
you that way.
She's maybe like 16 now.
Well, see, now it's time for accountability.
Right.
I get the mom told her whatever. The mom told her, don't even matter. But at some point, don't you just want to know for yourself?
At that age, all you know is your mom and your mom's story. So that's what you're going with. You see what I'm saying?
He wasn't there. You know, he's not there. I could see, like, well, Dre got a whole different, like, she's in Ohio.
Right.
Compared to Aaron being here in Detroit. So say if they both were here in Detroit, it's a different type of way where you can reach out to them when you get to a certain age and say, well, Daddy, this and that. You can sit down and have a conversation. But now all this child knows is her mother, or maybe whoever her mother is married to or dating, or her family. So she don't know him at all. So the love is going to be totally different. So when I say when it comes to kids and it comes to love, I think it comes to how close you are, the bond you have with them.
And that's why I say it's best, if you want to be loved, get a dog. A dog is going to love you unconditionally. I did a lot for women, and like goes back to what you said. It ain't even about what I have done for you. It's all about what have I done for you lately. If I took care of you for the last 5 years, as soon as I get to the point 3 months go by and I can't help you with your rent, it's gonna be fuck me. So my thing is this: I'd rather for it to be fuck me up front. and I don't do shit for you, and I play with my dog.
They say you have to go in, the way you go in, you have to continue being. So if you start off spending money, lavish trips, and doing certain things, you got to keep doing that.
Now that's why I'm gonna come back and piggyback and say, wouldn't that be the man's fault? Because you made a comment that men, if a woman asks for something that a man can't afford, but he's into her, he's mostly gonna try to give it to her.
It depends on the man. Some men gonna tell him, I ain't got it, or fuck you, or do you deserve it? And some men also go broke trying to do it. So
for the man that goes broke, we're trying to keep that woman happy, showing that woman his love, unconditional love, or whatever. Because like I said, once again, love is as long as you give it to me, then once you take it, it's nothing. So as long as why would a man, I'm asking y'all, why would a man even take himself through that? I'm not going to go in debt for a man. I'm sorry, I don't have it. But a man will probably go in debt for me. And he'll say, oh, Barbara, I'm going to give you a $10,000 ring, but knowing he $10,000 back in his taxes. And then he going to say, well, Barbara, you know I'm short on the taxes. Can you help me? My answer is no.
Well, I think that's a man's want. He want to please his woman. And sometimes I believe women are compulsive spenders. They are compulsive buyers of everything. So a woman her expectations of what she deserves is through the fucking roof. I think the best thing for any man that's dating a woman, first of all, don't give her shit. Watch her go through whatever she's going through, and so anything you do for her, she's going to appreciate it. So
she might.
Yeah, but see, most women, they value themselves off how they look. You know what? I'm pretty, so. But you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Yeah, you're pretty. Everything come out your mouth is stupid. You're always doing dumb shit. So I don't think I should be giving you anything. I should be giving you, just like the niggas before me, some penis.
Let me ask you a question. You said most men try to please the woman. Is that his woman or just the woman he's dating?
Well, it uses the woman he's interested in.
Okay.
Because if he interested in her, he wants her to like her. So he's going to try to do things to make her favor him and to spend more time with him. Because he know if she's spending more time with me, there's less time she could be spending with somebody else.
See, but I feel like you got to draw a line somewhere. Just say me and you was pursuing the same woman.
Dre, we was pursuing the same woman, you'd lose.
You're right, because I'm not going to spend the money you're going to spend. See, so I'm definitely going to lose. I have a salary cap to dating. So what she may feel she be worth, maybe worth a $10,000 date or whatever, or a getaway, and my shit may be $500. I have a certain cap because I feel like this. Like we discussed this before. I have confidence, and I feel like I can. In the word of Eddie Stubbles, I feel like I can talk to a cat off the fish truck. So I feel like all you got to do is conversate. If you don't like what I'm saying, then I'm going to keep it moving. I'm not going to pay you to sit around me because I know when his money stop, you're going to get up out of here. I don't want to buy your loyalty. I want you to fuck with me and rock with me just because. So if I got to go do all this extravagant shit, why?
So why don't men date simple? And this is why I'm saying I was told this. Date a woman that's simple.
Where they at?
Because then when you get to bigger things, she's still going to be simple. It's a lot of simple women. I don't know, but I mean, it's some simple women out here. Some women,
simple women
simple would be like a woman wouldn't care, take her to the carnival, eat some popcorn, some cotton candy, and win some stuffed animals, and y'all could go to Subway and pick up a sandwich. That's a simple woman.
That's not simple.
That's not
I've been to a carnival. If you don't take a woman to a carnival, you still gonna spend over $100.
What I'm saying is better compared to somebody that wants you to take them to J. Alexander or Ruth Chris or J. Alexander.
You gonna spend about the same at a carnival. Listen, every game at a carnival is $2.
Man, you can play video.
She want a bear. By the time you get that bear, I bet you spent $100 trying to get that bear.
Cheaper than Ruth Chris.
Well, you still got to get all right.
What I'm saying was when you date, what I was saying, you date simple, and I don't think it's no simple people, but I don't know. It's some girls out here that are simple. I don't know.
They just not in Michigan.
Okay, so what I won't say date simple. I would say the standards of dating is different.
Right,
When it comes to love, and when your standards is here, your love is gonna be here. But once you cannot, meet the standards of that woman, then the love goes down, because she's looking like I said, once again, you're not getting.
BS, Barb.
You're not giving,
that's the truth,
but it's
though.
the truth.
That's
you're
how
not
women think.
giving.
It's not right, boy.
I'm not saying
with you.
it's right.
It's not
but
right.
it's true.
It's
Because
the
my
truth.
standards are here. So you didn't met my standards for 10 years. We didn't drove BMWs and we didn't had the latest jewelry. We done took the biggest trips. And now all of a sudden, it's a dip. And now I'm going down. Oh, no. Wait, I don't understand
So
that.
does it matter? Does that matter in the beginning? Or does that matter in the middle?
I think you should pay attention to it in the beginning. Before you even let it get that deep. Because you have to watch, you have to pay attention. And the only way you're going to be able to pay attention is to not do it all the time. Be like, oh yeah, we can go here. And then you might say, oh, we can go to Eddie V's. And she's used to eating at high-class restaurants. And then you might say, I ain't got
Go
it.
to McDonald's.
Let's go get some Subway, or let's go get some. And she looking over, wait a minute, now hold on. She might take it at that moment, or you might have to downsize your house. Oh, we got a nice house. Now you got to downsize.
But I never heard a woman say, well, you know what, me and my guy, I think we're going to have to part ways because I can't get.
That's not going to be the reason she give you when she leaving. She ain't going to tell you because it's the other money. That's not how she going to break up with you.
Me? Because the biggest reason for women usually.
Things are not the same no more. You don't love me the same.
You're not spending
you
time.
different. You not doing the things she used to do for me.
So if I say, well, explain that, sweetie.
She don't. You know what I'm talking about, and she gonna walk
she
out
gonna get
the room.
offensive.
Yeah, but you're gonna know. She's not gonna just break up. Oh, I'm breaking up with him, but she'll call up her girl. He ain't got no money. We don't go out to eat no more. He don't take me to get cold. We used to do this. I'm fit to break up with him because I'm not used to it.
But you know what? You met her. You was in the BMW. She was in the Ford Focus. So you upgraded her life.
Right.
Now she mad that you ain't balling no more. Now she want to bail out. But when you met her, she was in the Ford Focus. You see, that's crazy, bro.
So
That's crazy.
When you was in the streets and you was getting money and things went south, did you notice the caliber of women you started messing with failed? Or you still maintain the caliber of women you dated?
Well, let me keep it real. I told y'all the story when I had the apartment downtown. I fell on hard times. I fell off, and a little white chick I was messing around with, she was like, "Damn, you down on your luck." I said, why you said that? She said, you ain't got your apartment downtown no more. So women know that.
So
I was
what
offended.
I said is true.
I was offended, but it was reality. But what I've done, and I'm not gonna lie, boy. Back in them days, when I was very disrespectful to women. I talk slick because I know you only fucking with me because I got some money.
So why would you mess with that type of female?
Because it's a hell of a thing. Back then,
because you sucking the physical.
Because all you doing is trying to fuck. All you trying to do is be physical. But at the same time, it's hilarious when motherfuckers know you got money, what type of hoops they'll jump through, how they'll degrade themselves.
I ain't never had no female just cut into me about my finances as far as like,
she
you know, what I
she
fell
never
off.
will. A woman never will.
Or you know what, you can't do for me what you once did for me. Because first of all, I never let a woman know what I'm working with.
Oh, she gonna know. She gonna know because you gonna change. She gonna know because like I just said, if y'all driving BMWs and then you
when I had millions,
go down to a Nissan, she gonna know it's a problem.
I ate at starters when I was winning.
Well, that was you.
And you know why I eat at today? Starters.
That's you. But many guys, when they got meals and what are they doing, boy? They balling out. They upgrade. They got the latest cars, the jewelry. You know they making money. They live out in Bloomfield Hills. They got the elevators in the house. They balling. And when you stop balling, that girl gonna know you not balling no more because she gonna pay attention. The chain missing. The jewelry disappearing. What the world? Like you used to wear 4 fat chains. Now you down to 1.
That's why you gotta be a
you done sold them? Oh, they paying attention. Oh, we used to drive a Benz and now we leasing Nissans. Something wrong. Oh, they pay attention. They ain't never got to know your money, but the switch up. They gonna watch the switch up.
So does it make a difference if you have kids by this woman? Would she still have that same outlook?
Yeah,
kids?
yeah, she don't care.
The kids got to be fresh and juried up too.
And now the kids can't get Jordans no more. You know, Daddy used to go out and buy all the new Jordans. You had 6, 7
whole
pairs.
family got a pair.
Everybody got Jordans. Now, Dad, Mama, what? Daddy ain't buying Jordans no more. Daddy only getting you 1 pair when he used to get you 5. Women pay
and 4
attention
pair of
to
Spider-Man
that.
shoes.
No, what I'm saying, but to make it, women pay attention, so she's never gonna tell you that's why she's breaking up with you. But she don't never gotta know what you got in your pocket. She's gonna watch the switch
Women are
up.
very observant, bro.
We're gonna pay attention. Remember, I said you had on 6 chains, and I'm noticing you going down to 2. Where the rest of them at? What's going on?
So love is basically for sale.
For sale, yeah. Love is
It's
love.
auctioned off. It's at the auction block.
I say love is love as long as you can provide for that person. Once you can't provide for that person no more, love becomes very, very low.
So if a man took you from another, if he showed you a lifestyle you would have never seen if he never picked you up at that bus stop.
That's going to be a different type of woman that loves you, though. She's going to be different because, like, it's going to be a different
So
type
you're saying the caliber of women ain't shit.
The caliber of that's gonna be a different type of woman. You just said this girl was at the bus stop. This girl could have been at the bus stop. She could have been working at Wendy's. She knows what it's like not to have lights and gas or go hungry and stuff like that. Now you pick up that type of girl and you start to give her lavish things.
Them the kind of women I like. I like
that
women
girl
that been
is
through
when
some
you
shit.
go down. She's gonna be there.
She know what roaches. She know what roaches is like. She know what it like to be her lights to be cut off, water get cut off.
Mm-hmm.
She know what it like to her
but that girl is gonna.
She gonna stay?
That girl, that girl will stay quicker than me.
Listen, Dre.
I'm saying when shit go left, do you think she's still gonna stay?
Yes, I do.
I think she
disagree.
will. I think men should start dating women that been through some shit. Stop getting these women that's used to shit. Get a woman that been through some shit.
I think she'll stay. I think she'll love you
she
more.
appreciate you.
I'm gonna give y'all one better. I think y'all men need to stop spending and blowing y'all money on these women and let them fuck with you just on who you is.
True.
Bro, like, when I was going back out of town and all, I remember I went to, we was in Minnesota hustling, whatever. I bought a lot of jewelry down there, came back. I was dating a chick. And you can wear it all. She got chains, rings. But I told her, if I ever fall on my knuckles, I'm coming to get this shit back. Let me get that. I'm fucked up. That's the mentality.
Did she give it to you?
She ain't had no choice. This is my shit. I ain't say this is a gift. Yeah, you can rock this shit, but if I ever get fucked up, I need this shit back.
What did you give? Like some...
Couple chains, couple rings and shit.
Oh.
So, but the thing is
I
this.
she was
It's
good.
different if I bought it for her.
But she was holding it for you.
It was, yeah.
But that's still respect and loyalty, because some girls would have went straight to the pawn shop and got the
How
money.
she gonna go to the pawn shop if she don't know when I'm coming to get it? I ain't tell her. I just popped up, bitch. I need that. I'm fucked up.
You lucky she still had it. She could have got rid of it the same
Oh,
day.
She could have fell off in pine.
Yeah, I mean, she could have fell off, but I'm saying
Yeah,
that was the
I guess.
loyalty of love. You know what I'm saying? She still had it.
Sometimes fear over trump all that shit.
Yeah.
So now, since you brought up the word fear, would you rather be loved or feared?
I'd rather be loved, because when you fear, you got it's a bullseye on your back. Because a motherfucker, when they fear you, they'll kill you.
Mm-hmm. They don't know where you're coming from.
I think fear is stronger than love, because fear is going to always have that reminder on your shoulder. What if he find out?
And fear get you killed quicker too.
And fear have a person, then that person's scared of you. They don't know what angle you coming from. And like I said, they get you hurt.
People that get love, I mean, usually when a person get a bullet in the back of their head, it's because they trust this person and they turned around and come on in and boom. Now, if you fear me, you are always trying to figure out, what do I really know? Do he know something that I don't know he know? Because you have seen you know his reputation. You have seen things he have done. So I think fear is stronger than love.
It may be, but I'd rather be loved myself. I don't want to be feared. I like my freedom, that I can go anywhere. Ain't nobody looking for me. Ain't nobody trying to bust my head.
And then I wouldn't want to be feared either, because it's just like you're not going to be yourself around that person. You're not comfortable. If I fear you, you're not going to genuinely get to know that person or what that person is about, because they're not going to never show you the real them because they're scared of you.
Yeah.
So it's going to always be phoniness. It's going to be like, oh, this, but that ain't really them. But if the person is scared of you, you're not going to never really see
But they go fly on the straight and narrow.
on what you think is a straight and narrow. It may not be a straight and narrow because they're scared of you. That's not how they really are.
But they don't have to necessarily be scared of me.
Fear is scary.
Fear,
But not you, okay.
Fear is, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, the thought of not knowing that can happen. If you know I love you, and you say, you know what, this nigga love me more than I love him, and you know she want to cheat on you, she gonna cheat on you, and she know you gonna take her back because you love her. But if she know, if this nigga find out I'm cheating on him, he gonna bust my head wide open.
So I'm gonna kill you in your damn sleep because I'm scared. That's what fear do.
Well, women don't have that track record of killing the men that she. Most women that fear a man, she usually fly straight, don't get this man no problems.
You better Google women. You better Google
for fear.
You better Google women that done killed their men.
I think fear any day over love.
There's a lot of women that in prison right now for killing their men.
You're not gonna get the realness of that woman if she fears you.
Well, when I tell her to be quiet, I want her to be quiet. Because
but she don't have to be. She don't have to be in fear of a person to do that. That's
consequences.
If she love and respect you, she'll do that.
Yeah, but you know what? Most of these black women, these modern black women, listen, man, they gonna want to have the last word. They too busy telling you what they think, and they too busy want to get to how they feel. I
gotta stop y'all.
I want a woman to tell me what you know. Tell me what you know.
It's not just black women. Let's women in general.
Mostly.
Women in general, because all women in general. We not just gonna say black women.
I dated all races of women, and I'm gonna tell you, you know who treated me the best?
White
women.
Yeah, I agree.
White women don't want to argue. They don't want to fight.
And they treat you like a king.
Treat you like a king.
I had a white girl used to kiss my feet and call me daddy.
Oh, well.
I didn't. There ain't nothing I put her up to. That's just what she wanted to do.
And I'm gonna tell you, some of my worst experience in life came from a black woman. Because you know what they tell you? That's what you wanted to do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
If I went and bought a car, you know, I seen the kids, they're catching a bus, snow outside. You go and she teared up. And I said, well, baby, I bought you a car because you know what? I love you and I want the kids. No, you did what you wanted to do. You ain't do that for me. You be like, well, shit, you was driving a motherfucker. But see, a black woman is going to always fit things to fit her own narrative. That's what I think. So
that's because they got their own little cheering section. They rile each other up. It's always y'all don't call each other and quiz each other about each other men's and family. Be honest.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? We don't. When you say
we ask questions, or they can start to speak or whatever, and start, like I say, something. Most of the time, conversations start off in the unhappiness of not wanting to be there, as always. Well,
get your ass up out of that. Ain't nobody forcing you to stay.
And plus, black women give each other the worst information. Y'all would sit up here tell a woman that been with a man for 7 years, he cheated on her, but y'all go encourage her to leave this man, to break up a whole family because this man made a mistake.
That's not true. That depends.
Black women always give the worst advice to other black women.
Once again, we can't say all black women.
The majority.
Have you ever encouraged a black woman to leave her family?
No.
You know what?
And the reason I've never encouraged it, because I ain't never left. So when somebody cheated on me, my thing is I can't give you advice for something I've never done. When I got cheated on, I didn't leave. When I first got cheated on, I didn't leave. We sat down, we had a conversation, because when the cheat is something, well, why he's cheating, is it something that I'm doing wrong? Is it something that's not working in the relationship? What's going on? Why are you cheating?
So what did he tell you?
It was something he was unhappy with me. That I could have did more of, a bit better at.
You wasn't.
So
I know what he said. You got a motorcycle.
So I wasn't, being what I could. I wasn't giving my 100%. I could have been, but I was doing the bare minimum. And so, the bare minimum.
So did you discuss that with your friends?
I do ask my friends. I ask my friends. I don't tell them. I don't get deep into it, but I'm like, have y'all had the conversation? But then I also say to my friends, think about it. You think what you may be leaving, you need to go out there and start. Because see, most of my friends have children. So they've been with their boyfriends for a long time. Okay. And I always put out to them, it's like, when you start to redate, understand this is going to be somebody new, and you want to understand, do you trust this person to be with your children? Most of my friends' kids have known their boyfriends from birth. So they've been around since they was little kids. So regardless of what you say, I'm not saying cheating is cool, but if that's all he's ever done to you in 7 years, figure it out.
So let me ask you this, Barb. You said most of your friends, the guys that they be with for a long period of time, they met her children when they was young.
Yeah, like when they was like babies.
So I believe if a man take on the responsibility of raising another man's child,
that's their child.
No, fuck all that.
That's love.
No, I'm saying I think he should get praised from that woman for stepping
Well,
up.
I don't know. I
But
don't.
that still got to be love. Otherwise, what reason would you do that? You love her or you love the kids.
Yeah.
Somebody, you got to love somebody. Because I'm not doing it. I'm the type, call me when them little motherfuckers go to sleep. That's me. So if you sitting there like, I'm going to take little Timmy and JJ to the park, it got to be something. You're not just doing that just because you were
And I would say that, they love him. I mean, it's love.
So he should get more of something. He should
who's
get
to
bonus
say?
shit.
We don't know. I don't know what they got. I don't know what they gave to this individual. I don't know. But what I will say is that I do know they generally loved the man and they did provide and do. They wasn't crumb snatchers like you give me, because once again, all their children.
Because I want to be clear on what that means.
You ain't a crumb snatcher, just always just snatching, just begging,
Okay,
always
all
asking
right.
for stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So my friends wasn't like that. They were, thank you for being there helping me raise my kids. Because now they like 18, they grown now. But that's who they know.
Hold on,
Plus
so
they know
somebody
they
was
father.
around and was around till their kids got grown?
Yeah.
They not
I
married?
got 2. They not married. I got 2.
How long they was around?
Have the kids ever said you ain't my real daddy? Or
Nope.
you ain't...
Nope. They know
That's
they
one
father.
of my biggest fears when
They
you
know
take
they
on the
father.
responsibility.
And they respect
don't-
the boyfriend. They have a lot of respect for the boyfriend, and they know they father. In both situations, they know who their father is, and they know who the guy is who was around them just as much.
They black?
They black.
I don't got no white friends. Do you got white
No, I
friends?
don't have no white friends.
Okay.
So all your friends is black women
Black women.
Like
from Detroit.
women.
So
Yeah.
well, you know what, you
what's
probably
wrong?
got some decent friends.
Bullshit.
I
Barbie
got
exception.
some
Barbie's
I got
exception.
some hood ones. I got some that don't listen to nothing you say,
Uh-huh.
and that's gonna say no, this and that. And I just,
So how you feel about a man slapping a woman? Cause he love her.
No, I don't like domestic. I've been through domestic.
I'm saying though, but if he
That's not
love
He
her,
shouldn't have to slap her.
That's
if he
not
love her.
love. That's
you don't slap the woman before Trey?
It wasn't out of love. It was out.
it could be out of anger, and then it could be out of
My shit was always out of anger.
yeah.
I'm tired of, because like we talked about on the last episode, women know exactly what to push to get you there. Like, man, we don't go off just saying some shit, oh, your titty longer than the other one, some shit to try to get you off. Women throw gut punches.
They know how to stab you.
They
We
know
how
exactly
to get you right in the gut.
what shit to hit to
shift that
make you
knife.
mad than a motherfucker.
So
see
if you
what I'm
took
saying?
him there and he was to physically harm you, would you hold him accountable? And you say or would you say, I knew I forced you to do that. When I was wrong and I shouldn't have said what I
fight
said.
back. We just go.
Well, you gonna fight
Tell
back.
that motherfucker.
But you can get past that.
Yeah,
you
because
know-
I know I triggered him. I triggered. For instance, my boyfriend is very laid back. It takes a lot to really take him.
Have you
there.
ever slapped you?
But he's never slapped me. But I know how to.
We got a new
I
bar,
can
though.
trigger.
This
I
ain't
can
the old
trigger
bar.
him, but I can still trigger him just with words. I can still just hit him where he be like, and I know he be wanting to, but he'll just walk away and go get in his car.
Oh yeah, but like Barbada.
He be like, but he'll tell me like, just leave me alone, leave it alone.
Now let me
I don't
pause
want to talk
you
about it
right
no
there.
more.
That's the craziest part, because women know exactly. You see how she know what she can say to triggering women. They gotta be thinking about this shit, bro, to know exactly what I need to say to trigger this nigga. That's crazy.
But if
bro.
you know you're going to trigger him is going to lead to violence,
They
why
don't give
would
a
you do
fuck.
that?
But I mean, why would he even think about what shit to do to
At
trigger
that
it at
time, it's
all?
just getting your point across, and at that time, it's just whatever it is. I'm mad. Women,
Gut
remember,
punch.
we act off emotions and feelings, so we don't care. You could have did something to hurt her, so now she's gonna do something to hurt you, and you saying let it go, but she's saying no, I got to hit you where it hurt. I got to take you to your knees. I know exactly what to say.
You know what my baby mama told me one time? Go fuck your mama.
Oh, she went deep.
Yeah, she go. But you know what? Me as a man, I'm thinking like I'm trying to.
But did she say that? Why did she say that? Because
she said I was doing. I did so much for my mama, and since I do so much for my mama, I understand
why she said that.
You know what? But still, what that got to do with anything?
Because some women feel like that when they're in a relationship, it should be all about them. How? Y'all, I don't know if y'all be seeing those little clips or anything, like how when the mother should sit in the front seat, and sometimes the wife feel like the wife feels like the mother should sit in the back because she's the wife. So some women feel like
both women should sit in the front and the man sit in the back.
But some women feel like once they get, let me finish. Some women feel like once they take the part of being a wife or a girlfriend, that now they're the ones that's providing and doing for you. So now you put your mama on the back burner because it's all about me. It's all about what I'm doing for you. I'm cooking, I'm washing, I'm making sure everything is okay for you. So now you don't have to be a mama's boy, as you would say, running over there cutting your mama grass and doing this and doing that for your mama. So some women feel intimidated by the mother because they feel like you give it to the mother, it's going to take away from them. So some women get jealous of the love that a man has for their mother because now they feel like they sharing the love. And some women don't want to share. They want it to be all about them.
Wow.
See, like I had an incident with my father. I love my father to death. Guy came in. My daddy said hello. I think I shared that before. And he didn't speak. To me, that was disrespectful. Yeah. And he was like, well, I already had spoke to him. Well, you could speak to him 1,000 times. If he spoke to you, you should have spoke to him. But my father said, well, what's wrong with him? I just spoke. And so he said, well, I just won't come over no more. I said, well, good, lose the address and don't come over no more. Because if you felt that you were that high up there to not speak to him and felt like you shouldn't have been questioned to not speak to him, then bye. There you go with your bullshit.
But I'm going to say this, though. If I don't think a girlfriend has a right to even put herself on the same level of a mother.
But they do.
But a wife and the girlfriend are totally two different
Well, this is my thing is I don't think a wife should either. Because a man is going to love his mother. As long as you still provide and take care of me as your wife, what you do for your mother is none of my business. That's your money.
Unless it's coming out the house.
Unless it's taken away from our household. Mm-hmm. So if you decide to go buy your mama a brand new truck, what the world I got to say about it? It's not taking from us. But if you're taking from our household to provide love to your mother that we don't have, then I have a problem with you.
I agree.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm glad I did everything I did for my mom. Because one thing my mom never... And right now I'm 50 years old. 49, I'll be 50 years old. My mom never abandoned me. My mom never left my side.
So you should have done everything you did for her. And you shouldn't have been questioned about it, but I don't know why she questioned you about it.
Well, I think women... overcross their boundaries.
I agree.
And I think they feel they have that right to do it. Mm. I'm just saying, I'm going to check the resume. When I look at my mom's resume, I have unconditional love for her. She has unconditional love for me. History proved that. Mm-hmm. Now, every time I do something this woman thinks should happen, I got to argue with her and threat. She may want to break up or leave me. Mm. My mom never gave me that option. So when I look at, you know what, if you force me to choose, you gonna lose.
But can I piggyback to what I said? Love. Mm-hmm. As long as you do for me and give to me when I want it, I have no problem with you. But then you're stepping outside, sharing your love with someone else. She has a problem with that.
All right, I got a question for y'all. Pretty much, it ain't even for y'all. It's for you, boy, because you a man. Barb, I already know your makeup. Women need love. As a man, do you really think you need love? Like a companion, all that? See, that's the mindset. I feel like, men, we don't really need that. We wind up taking liking to someone. Then we want the loyalty. We say, you know what, I'm going to build with you. But we really don't need that. We don't base everything off, oh, I need her, I love her, and all that. So
y'all look at it totally different from women.
Well, that's what you're saying. I'm going to take it a step further. I don't think men care for marriage. Why would we? We can have sex with you. We can have babies with you. You go cook. You go clean. Mm-hmm. So we get it all. So what's the purpose of even marrying you? I think men usually marry women for them.
Exactly.
You feel she deserved it. She didn't put in the work. She didn't put in the time. And you know that's what she wants. So you go ahead and do it.
Because being married, there's no added benefit for us to walk down the aisle. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
So you all are saying that men get married just to make the woman happy.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
And so, okay, within saying that, how long do you think the marriage is going to last just because you're marrying that woman? Once again, what do you say? Making a woman happy. So just to make me happy and knowing that's what I want, you're going to marry me just because of that.
Well, the number's saying
Yeah.
it won't last 8 years.
So why marry me?
Well,
Just because that's what I want. See, that's what I'm saying. Why marry? If I ask you for a BMW that you can't afford, but I deserve it, you're gonna give
That's
it to me.
different.
Why marry?
That's
But
different.
why marry me just because that's what I want? To
you
me,
know,
that's an insult.
Women have left men because they didn't marry him. Now he may have his reasons for not marrying that woman. And also to support that point, people can be girlfriend and boyfriend for 20 years.
30.
Once they get married,
Shit
they can't
changed.
stand each other. 5 years, they not even friends no more.
The lady at my job, but she told me something. She said I was with her husband now for like 22 years. I was like, wow, y'all never got married. She said, no, we never talked about it, never came across. We had kids, lived together. He took care of the house. She said, so then times got rough. And I said, when you say times got rough, what you mean? She was like, he lost his benefits to his job and everything. And he had to go on my benefits. But in order for him to go on my benefits, he had to marry me.
Mm.
And my goofy self, y'all know I'm crazy. He'd have got Medicaid 22 years. He would have went to DHS.
Oh, so he tried
I
to
had
marry
to
her?
wait. No, he never tried to marry her.
I'm saying once he did that, did he try to marry her to get the benefits?
He did marry her. She said they sat down and talked about it, and she said the only way you could get my benefits is we get married. And he said okay.
Oh, so she proposed to him.
No, they
it was
just
just
got
like a
married.
deal.
It was like a beneficial thing. You want to be on my benefits? Well, the only way you gonna get on my benefits is when we get married. But
Oh, so that sounds like a proposition or a business arrangement.
I don't know what it was, but they married, and she said they've been married ever since. I just think, to me, I don't know, 22 years, and now you need me now. That's just even with a man. I need you.
They in the same house.
They're in the same
Well,
house.
what you mean need me now? They 22 years in. Y'all already
well,
together.
he could have gotten Medicaid, and y'all could have still not been married. You see what I'm saying? So when she said that, it took me back to what you said of just wanting to be married. She knew that was the way she could get him to marry her.
Oh, she wanted to be married.
You can't get my
she
benefits
tricked
unless
you
we
then.
get married. We can't get married.
Well, she had a hidden
married.
agenda.
She should have adopted that nigga.
Well, it wasn't even an agenda. It wasn't an agenda, meatball, because he lost his job, he lost his benefits, and so now she said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Well," she said, "My job was that you can be on my benefits unless you were married." And I said, "Well, I find that hard to believe because I know people put people on their benefits, and you don't have to be married.
Over 26, you can't have nobody on your benefits over 26.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how they got married after 22 years. And she looked at me like, really, Barb? I said, he'd have got Medicaid. He messing with me. Medicaid pay for everything. But that's the only way for you to marry me is you get my benefits.
But see that's a different type of love. That's
but that was 22 years in. So
that's
maybe,
almost like a brother and sisters type of love.
Yeah, maybe their friendship was there or whatever. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
So they was just friends? They wanted a relationship in 22 years?
Yeah, they was in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
They got
but when you've been with a person 20 plus years, it ain't about you don't even think about love. It's just so much. It's like, you look at him almost like a brother, a sister, because I'm used to seeing you. I know you like the back of my hand. I mean, I know what you like, you don't like. So I think that type of love, like a sibling love, is stronger than like a girlfriend or boyfriend love. Because it goes back to what you're saying. A girlfriend, boyfriend love goes back to what you can do for me.
Conditional.
Or how you make me feel. A sibling, you know what? You just here. It's just you.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't even think about it. When your birthday come around, I'm going to buy you something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's almost
type
like
of relationship I think they had. Like, we got kids, whatever. You're hungry. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, we had known each other forever. And she said, 22 years, and he lost his job benefits, and we got married. I said, wow.
It's not beneficial for the man at all. And I don't understand why it's a big emphasis putting on getting married. It's pretty much like a title, a bragging right. Outside of that, I can't see unless a woman wanna have your shit when you die, well, she wanna come up.
But you can still leave it to her without being married. You don't have to be married. My uncle was never married.
She got room for fight. They fight.
She got everything,
no fight,
names on it, everything like that, everything.
Right. By you being married twice, if you was considered to get married again, you already know the future.
Right.
Because history have told you. Yeah. So would you be getting married out of love, or would you be getting married out of pleasing the person you with?
It'd probably be more or less pleasing the person, because I do love my girl, but I just feel like being married before
complicate things.
It ain't just complicates. It's unclear. It's unclear. Like, we don't gain anything being married. Outside of, you may get a tax deduction being married. What else you
your
get?
taxes you get less.
I thought you get a more of a
No, because you're
deduction.
filing under one instead of two.
Oh, well, shit, if that's the case.
So my question would be, why not stand on your standards and your,
Barb, that's hard.
on your
Because
belief,
in the beginning,
That's hard.
and just say no? Because I think, no, hear me out. I think a woman, sometimes we got to learn how to take the truth. Because now, if he's saying he doesn't want to get married,
I didn't say I didn't
no,
want,
he's not saying that. I'm sorry.
Let's clear that up.
Just say it's up in the air. So, say for instance, if he says, "I don't want to get married, but I still love you. I don't want to get married."
Is that enough though?
It's not enough.
It may not, but the question is you have to be woman enough to accept the truth. Because now y'all get married, and y'all only stay married 3 or 4 years, and you gonna blame him for it. And that's what we use. You gonna blame him for it, but he's already told you, I'm up in the air. I don't really know. And usually, when a person has already been married as many times as he had been married, they don't want to get married no more.
Well, I've never been married, and I haven't yet met a woman that told me what is the benefits of me marrying you. What will I gain marrying you? I mean, our love is going to be the same. I'm going to treat you the same. So what is the benefit?
It's security.
It's security for them,
It's
not
security.
For the woman.
For the woman.
So she feels she won the prize.
No, so if something happened to your ass, she get all your shit. Financial security.
Not really, because he can always leave it to somebody else.
But what other security?
But most of the time, most men don't do it. But I mean,
so tell us.
Hold on, boss. She skipped that. What type of security? You never asked.
It's financial.
Okay, see,
it would be financial.
That's the point I was making.
It would be financial.
You tried to skip past that.
Okay, it's financial.
Okay,
it's definitely it's not love, because she loves you now. She's always been in love with you, so it's definitely not love. It's always gonna be financial, and that's the truth. But many women won't say that. They'll say, "Oh, it's because I love him." No, we've been in love for 10, 15 years. That's not it. It's
so what if she signed a prenup?
She ain't gonna sign it. Some women will and some women won't.
It's very
so if
few.
a woman was to sign a prenup,
she really
that means if I sign a prenup, that means I got something to lose and you got something to lose. That means I don't want you to get nothing I got and you don't want me to get nothing I'm not signing no prenup because I ain't got nothing to lose. Now I've got something to gain. Then if we got something.
So if you was to get married right now today,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just use Michael if you don't mind.
Okay.
Michael said, well, Barb, here, I love you. I want to marry you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But in order for us to get married, you have to sign this prenup. What would your words be?
Oh, no, because I feel like then you don't have no trust in me.
And she gonna be offended.
I put a prenup in front of you and you bring up the word trust.
Is hurt. And you don't trust. I'm insulted.
Offended.
I am offended by that. Why would a prenup?
And you might got $4, but she's still gonna be mad that you brought the prenup.
A prenup? I'm insulted.
So your love ain't strong enough to get married without that prenup. Your love, you don't love that much.
I ain't signing that prenup. And I think I still get married, but
So if it was 10 women, I just want to make sure, if it was 10 women lying, well, you got 10 of your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think any 10 of your friends would sign the prenup?
No.
Out
of 10?
What's the name said? That's your friend. She said she had signed a prenup last episode.
Yeah, but she's also one of the 3 carat ring.
She ain't signing no prenup.
I don't think she's signing no prenup.
She just talking. She ain't gonna sign that. It all sound good into the paper. Now, go back to, you said out of the 10 friends, will anybody sign a prenup? I don't think so. I think you probably can talk maybe 2 into doing it. But
I don't want to talk him into it. I want them to say, I love you this much.
No.
I love you so much.
Money don't mean
shit. And it doesn't matter. And I'm going to prove to you.
We going to go back to the history of how long they have already been in a relationship and been there from day one. And then you slap a prenup in front of me? No.
So you don't think no woman is willingly
if she got something to lose, she will. If if my bag is set, you see how Mary J got to pay all that stuff. If my money is set and his money is set, and I don't want him to take nothing from me, he don't want me to take nothing from him, we can sign a prenup. But now, you got to think about it. If I ain't got nothing and he ain't got, what we signing for?
Yeah, I see this, fellas.
Yeah, because you know what, Barb? I was listening to you.
Why sign?
But now, all that love shit you was talking,
that shit out the
door.
I told you that in the beginning of the thing.
Yeah, she said this shit about what. So long story short, we need to start approaching them how they approach us. What the fuck you got? What you on?
But why don't men? I don't ask somebody their credit score, but I do.
You should.
I don't ask them their credit score, but I do look at a man and base it upon, and I'm not being funny. I look at a man and base it upon like, dang, what do you have to offer me? What can you give this relationship? How can you make it better for me?
Hey, Dre, we should come up with a questionnaire.
And I don't think that's wrong.
A man, first thing he should ask a woman, how many baby daddies you got? The second thing he should ask her, you know what? How long have you been employed at your job?
Second thing, how many kids you got? Because you might got one baby daddy. Now 4 baby daddies and 7 kids by each one of these motherfuckers.
Okay,
kids,
so how many kids? I want to know, are you employed?
Yeah.
But see,
I want to know what's your credit score.
Hold on, where are you employed?
Where?
Because you might be a stripper. And that means they consider that being employed.
Well, if usually she's a stripper, she got a messed up credit score.
All right.
So I want to know your credit score.
Okay.
And I want to know, do you own your home or are you renting your home?
None of the questions that
and do you have a car?
It's not wrong. Because women do ask those questions.
Yeah.
So it's not wrong for y'all to ask those questions. But if you don't ask those questions, that's your fault.
But how y'all gonna ask us who we stay with and what we driving? And motherfuckers be in the passenger seat staying in their mama basement.
Okay, Dre, can I ask you why? You know why they ask you that? Because they want to know, how are you beneficial to them? Living in your grandma's basement. Okay, you live down there now, but can you get us a house?
Okay.
And I might live with my cousin, but that ain't why I'm dating you. Or that's not why
I'm looking for the couple.
I'm looking to see what can you do for me.
Okay.
Or what can we do for each other.
Right.
I might be down, you might be down, but can we grow together?
No, they ain't growing together. You looking like putting your motherfucking saddle on my back. You leeching. That's what it is. We not growing together.
That is not being a crumb statue. You think that's being a crumb statue?
If you talking about putting your saddle on my back, you trying to come up. You not coming up with me.
I'm trying to figure out, and there's nothing wrong, ladies and men, there is nothing wrong with asking anybody any questions if it's beneficial to you. You do not date or marry nobody that's not beneficial to you. If you ain't got nothing to offer, what we talking about?
So love really don't mean nothing.
It don't exist. It's a myth. It's a myth.
So love is not real.
Nope.
I can roll with that, Bob.
I agree. It's real, but it comes with.
But love real.
It comes with limitations.
No, love can't be real if it got attachments. Love don't have limitations. Love don't come with attachments and limitations. Love is love.
Hold on.
If I'm with
Let's
nothing,
specify in a relationship.
In a relationship, we say in a relationship.
But still, it's a give and take, Dre.
Yeah, but I'm saying love may not exist in a relationship outside of relationship.
The moment this woman stops screwing you, stop cooking, stop cleaning, you're going to start accepting applications.
Well, first off, you going to be screwing and you ain't got to love her. That's day one.
Well, I'm saying if you're in a relationship.
Yeah, you doing that. Well,
if you're in a relationship,
you doing that before you get in a relationship.
Your woman say, you know what, I joined this religious group and only reason why we have sex is to reproduce. We don't plan on having no kids, so ain't no need for it. Right?
Do we stay together?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she got to go. Oh, I'm going to move somebody else in.
And see, this is what I don't like in relationships either, is that people start making demands and changing once you get in a relationship. Because you got to think about it.
Not men, only women.
Well, we
Yeah.
not always just women. Men do too. It's not just always a stop.
We may tell y'all.
But the number one thing, now y'all said
bedroom
sex.
game,
Now sex, y'all get sex before y'all even get in a relationship. Am I right?
Well, I think you have to know what the woman is offering or what she has to offer before you be with her. I don't think no man will be. I think very few men will be in a relationship with a woman, meaning that we're moving in together. We're going to open up the books to each other before sex. For a man, sex is the number one goal before we go any further.
Let me state this. I've been married twice. I ain't never opened up the books. Because your money is yours and mine is mine. I don't want to co-mingle that.
So when you got divorced, you didn't never have to give up no assets, like if y'all bought properties. Okay.
My first wife was like, I only own one house. Was like, that's his house, and I ain't trying to go off after it.
Oh,
and
that's good.
after I learned from the first shit, I started putting everything in somebody else's name. So you ain't gonna trick me twice. I learned.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That was a good thing.
Well, he was lucky.
Yeah, I said that was a good thing. It don't matter. She could.
You know what the house is worth? Right now, the
Back
average
then, that
house
house
in
was
Detroit
worth
worth.
$6,500 back then.
Okay, well, you don't think a woman, she can come up off 3,000-4,000, she ain't trying to do it? Especially if she knows y'all ain't gonna be
with
together.
another man. I mean, you know.
I'll set that bitch
That's what I'm saying. She could have. But I'm saying that was cool.
As soon as they went out for work, I'd have burned that bitch down.
Yeah, you know. So that was a good thing. But yeah.
So Dre, looking back, and when you could say your experience on love, what is your greatest experience on love? If you just had to pinpoint
In a relationship over, period.
Period.
Shit, my motherfucking uncles taking care of their nephews when they have to. They was like my idols, superheroes to me. Because they made sure when we was fucked up, they made sure we ate, dressed nice. They did shit for the neighborhood. They kept the neighborhood up. And that's to me, that's love. Because they did shit just because. It didn't come with because I was doing nothing for them, whatever. It was just because. You see what I'm saying? This my nephew.
What about you, Barb? What's your greatest experience of love? It don't have to be a relationship. Just if you thought back on, this is love.
My father. That's the best love ever. Never saw no wrong in me. Never questioned nothing I did. Never said or degraded me and said you was wrong. Even when I made mistakes, no matter what, he was always still there. So that's the greatest love for me.
I think the greatest love for me came from a pet. I want to keep going back to it because I just think animals love humans better than people love people. I really
So
think.
your pet loved you.
I think my pet loved me more than probably any human.
Okay.
So, but if you notice, everything our greatest experience of love, it had nothing to do with the relationship.
So when we go back to what we all say and should maybe agree on, that love is a myth and love is also what you can give me. And when you stop giving, it ain't love no more.
Yeah, it comes with conditions.
Man. Well, I guess that's it for the topic of what is love. You heard all three of our views and opinions on love, and they all different. So let us know what y'all think of what's love to you. Like, subscribe,
share.
We out.
Peace.
Bye.